Hey guys, I would like to show you how to complete your first lab report in Science 7. These are confusing assignments for a lot of kids who've never completed an online science lab. Instead of completing a multiple choice assignment, you're actually completing a simulation and a lab report and then uploading your work. So I am on lesson 1.03, Transformation of Energy. This is the first page of the lesson. And we're going to pretend like you've already read the entire lesson and you've completed your guided notes. So now it's time to do the lab report. Your science experiments and lab report worksheets are always located on the last page of every single lesson. So this is the last page of lesson 1.03. And you'll always find them in a section titled Experiment Like a Scientist. It always looks like this with this little picture and the box, the blue box with instructions within it. So these are the instructions for your 1.03 lab report. I'd like you to read the first paragraph about Rube Goldberg devices. And then in this second paragraph, you'll see a link to the Transformation of Energy lab report worksheet and a grading rubric. So if you click on this first link, it opens up the worksheet that you will complete and submit for a grade. It's really important that you read these worksheets carefully and you complete all portions of them. Each section is graded, so they're all pretty important. Further into the class, you'll learn that these worksheets always follow the scientific process. This one's a little bit different. So in this lab report, there's two sections. The first one includes an online simulation, and you'll find instructions for that simulation written here. There's a section for you to record your data. And then when you get to part 2, you're going to create your own Rube Goldberg device. Again, you have instructions with 2 different options, and then below that, you have an area to record your data and your conclusion questions. So you can either print this worksheet and write your answers within it. I recommend opening the file and then saving it to your computer, because once you do that, you can type right in these boxes and then they expand just like the guided notes do. So you'll want to open the file, enable editing, and save it to your computer. Once you complete this worksheet, you will submit it for a grade. Okay. So to complete the simulation portion of the lab report, that's part 1 of the lab report, you'll complete the simulation right here. So it gives you a little paragraph explaining it. You're going to click begin, and this right here is the simulation piece. Okay, so you'll kind of click through, and as you do so, it'll allow you to complete the lab report worksheet. Okay, so how is this graded? The link to the grading rubric above will show you exactly how I grade each portion. These are the different portions of your lab report, and this is how I'll grade each of those sections. So if you haven't used a grading rubric before, I want you to pay close attention to these as you work through your science assignments, especially the lab reports, because they're worth a ton of points. Okay, so let's pretend like you've completed your lab and you're ready to turn it in. So you've got the worksheet. You're going to back out of here into your table of contents for Science 7. We did the 1.03 Transformation of Energy lab report worksheet. We've saved the worksheet to our computer. So we're going to jump down here to this section, the one that has the little icon that looks like a paragraph. We're going to click on it. And once you're in here, and your box will look a little bit different, you should see a little plus sign. You're going to click on that, upload your work, and then click right here, submit my work. And mine is grayed out because I'm looking at it from the teacher view. So if you are unsure how to submit your work, I would like you to jump into the Module 1 landing page, submitting work in my online course, and watch this video. It'll show you specifically how to do that. So that's how you complete your first lab.